Everybody, you are tuning in to an episode of Candid Conversations. And today I am here to talk to you about division. Mark 3:25 says, "And if a house be divided against itself, it cannot stand." And the context of this scripture is that Jesus cast out a demon. And so his people began to say, "Oh my goodness, he must get his power from Satan. How is he able to cast out a demon?" And Jesus basically told them that a house divided against itself cannot stand. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. If Satan decides to fight against Satan, it cannot stand. And so I began to ponder that tonight, and I was thinking about a nation. A nation divided against itself cannot stand. A friendship that begins to have division from within, it's not going to last. With your parents and your children and siblings, when division comes from the inside, it cannot stand. It is enough that we're going to have outside enemies. It's just going to happen. It's just the nature of humanity. It's the nature of good and evil. But when we have enemies from within, it is a path to destruction. It's okay to have differing opinions. It's okay to not like something that someone else likes. But when it comes to being divisive, when it comes to severing and cutting people off and treating people inappropriately simply because we have different opinions or whatever, then it cannot stand. Because what happens is we begin to devour each other from the inside out. And guess what, my friends? If we devour each other from the inside out, then no enemy has to come and devour us because we're already doing the work for the enemy. So let us consider what that means. If a house divided cannot stand, what about a nation that's divided? There's so much division going on in the world today, and it's heart-wrenching. But I believe that it's an opportunity for us to also do a heart check and make sure that we are not the one who is sowing division among our friends, among our neighbors, among our families. That does not mean that we are all going to agree on everything. That does not mean that we're all going to be best friends or best buddies. That does not mean any of that. But it does mean that if we choose to be divided, then there's no way for us to absolutely work together and accomplish the things that we need to accomplish. And with division, sometimes we think, oh, I don't need people. Oh, I can just get this done by myself. Well, perhaps there is a degree to truthfulness to that, but we all know that when we come together collectively, we can get more things done. And when we come together collectively, it's not necessarily about one opinion or one agenda or one way of doing a thing. When people come together, beautiful things can happen as we begin to explore diversity, explore different ways of doing things, and come together in unity. That's how things are accomplished. That's how goals are accomplished. That's how a vision is carried out. Nothing can be accomplished when there is division. So remember, a house divided against itself cannot stand. A nation divided against itself cannot stand. And somewhere in the Bible, it says you're biting and devouring one another. And certainly, that cannot be the way to go. This is Lucretia. Thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversations. I will talk to you next time.